If you're planning to take your kids swimming in a lake or river this summer, it's important to make sure you're being careful. There have been multiple water rescues reported recently, and sadly, drownings as well.
The hazards sometimes lie not what meets the eye, but what's beneath the eye. So there are hazards like rocks and plants and debris, which sometimes you really don't see, especially in the free-flowing natural areas of containment of water. So something to be, considerate about.
Dr. Perva Grover is an emergency medicine physician for Cleveland Clinic Children's. She says water conditions can change quickly. 1 minute they're calm, and the next, a current is forming under the surface, which can be dangerous for even the strongest of swimmers. Not to mention, there can be poor visibility. So, what can people do to stay safe? Dr. Grover says you should only swim in areas where it's permitted. She also recommends wearing a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket. That way you have an added layer of protection should you run into trouble. And if you're going swimming with children, there should be a designated adult watching them at all times.
Unfortunately, a lot drownings, actually more than less, are what we call silent drownings because it just takes one or two gulps before the child or the human can go under. And then as soon as they go under, they have that vasovagal response, so they cannot scream or shout, and it becomes a whole tragic situation very quickly. So it's not always the yelling, the thrashing around, which might happen.
Dr. Grover also emphasizes the importance of knowing how to do CPR. You never know when an emergency could happen.